two standout insurance providers. One ultimate face-off, which one really delivers? On the left, Lemonade, the tech-driven newcomer shaking up the industry. And on the right, Amica Mutual, the trusted name with a century of experience. Let's forget the marketing spin and focus on what truly matters. We'll break it down category by category, and by the end you'll see exactly who takes the crown. The outcome might just catch you off guard. Here's the game plan. We're breaking this down across a bunch of categories. We'll hit price and value, digital experience, customer service, coverage options, speed and simplicity, and yeah, not forgetting social impact, because sometimes that really matters. Ready? Let's get into it. Let's kick things off with price and value. So Lemonade comes out swinging here, super low starting premiums, everything's transparent, and honestly the way their AI handles stuff is just so efficient. Like you know exactly what you're getting. The only thing is their discounts, especially if you're thinking of bundling stuff, aren't really as wild as some old-school insurers. Now, Amica Mutual. They've got a bunch of those classic discounts if you're loyal or stacking lots of coverage, and you can set up payments pretty flexibly. But here's the rub, their base rates are usually just higher. Plus, you have to go through a manual quote process, which, let's be real, kinda slows you down. So for price and value, Lemonade takes the win here. Next up, digital experience. Lemonade is all in, like you can do everything digitally from signing up to filing claims. Their app, super nice, super slick, and you get quotes instantly thanks to the AI. But, and this is a little thing, if you really want a human on the other end, you might feel a bit left out. Amica, on the flip side, does offer a decent website, a pretty good app, and you can get stuff like policy documents in your inbox. But yeah, a lot of their process is still on the traditional side, and sometimes you're just waiting around for digital features to catch up. So, once again, Lemonade's running the show in this category. Let's talk customer service. This honestly is where Amica shines. Lemonade is fast, like weirdly fast sometimes, with AI chat and 24/7 claim help in the app. But here's the thing. If you hit something complicated, reviewers are a little mixed on how well it all shakes out. Amica, they've been around ages, they're top-rated for satisfaction in those big industry awards, and you actually get a dedicated agent, someone who knows your stuff. The only catch is you might not get that lightning-fast answer like Lemonade for the easy requests. Still, for customer service, that's a win for Amica. Did you know Lemonade uses leftover premiums for charity, not profits? That's not something you see every day in insurance. Coverage options now. So Lemonade's great if you only need the essentials: homeowners, renters, pet, and life insurance, all wrapped up nice and neat. But if you're the kind of person who needs, I dunno, business insurance or umbrella coverage, or you want to get super specific, you'll probably feel a bit fenced in. Amica, meanwhile, is pretty much the opposite, tons of policy types including auto, marine, business, and you can really customize your coverage. Although you do have to work through some old-school manual steps if you want to pull off something fancy. But hey, extra flexibility, gotta hand this win to Amica. Speed and simplicity, this is Lemonade's playground. Getting a policy, basically instant. Filing a claim, a couple of taps in the app and you could have your payout crazy fast. The caveat is, if your situation is super complex or high value, they might not be the best fit. Amica's solid, they're definitely responsive, but it's more of a traditional ride with some paperwork and waiting in the mix. So if you just want stuff to happen now, Lemonade is the obvious pick. Social impact? Okay, plot twist. Lemonade actually has this really unique giveback thing where leftover cash from premiums goes to charity instead of profits. Plus they're a certified B Corp if you care about that sort of thing. They don't really focus as much on supporting the local community, but still, the giveback model is just cool. Amica does some charitable donations the old-fashioned way, but it's not built into the core of what they do. So if impact is on your mind, Lemonade sweeps this category too. Alright, if you're a visual person, picture this. On a radar chart, Lemonade spikes ahead on price, digital experience, speed, and social impact, while Amica really pushes out on customer service and all that deep, customizable coverage. So what's the catch? Basically, Lemonade is built for people who want things fast, easy, techy, and affordable, especially renters or anyone looking for basic coverage. But if you've got more complicated needs or you just want a caring human to talk to or super custom options, Amica's where it's at. Both great, just depends on what you want. If you found this helpful, be sure to follow us for more smart comparisons. You'll never get stuck in analysis paralysis again.